says we're live.
Yep, it says we're live. Do you see it on your page?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm looking. Hold on. I just
looking too. I'm trying to make sure it goes to your oh, we on there. I see it.
you see it. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm glad
yeah.
you do. Look.
Okay, so
I'm glad you do.
let me make sure that it's on your page and not on. Let me go to Tanya Meyer Speaks live. Um, home. What does your phone say, cousin?
So on my phone, it says 1 and 1. It says live.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I don't want to leave the stream.
We got one. Oh, okay. Did I just like my own thing? Yeah, it says live on yours.
So I don't see it on my phone. Like, how do I see it on my phone?
Yeah, it should show you. It's got one person, and
And
then it
two
says,
thumbs. Hmm.
yeah. So you don't see it on your phone though.
So on my phone, I see me and you, but I don't know if it's on what page it's on. It doesn't show me what page it's on.
Okay, so I'm trying to go to make sure it's on your page. Hey, micro farmer.
Like, okay, I see microformer.
I just I see it on there. Hey, micro farmer. Let me see. I'm trying to make. We're trying to make sure that we're live on both of our pages. We're trying to make sure that we're live on Tanya Meyer Speaks, and on my page. Okay, I'm
So I
going to.
see you
Uh huh.
when I pull up YouTube on another thing. I see you but I don't see me on my page.
I don't know why it's not going live. Okay, I see that. Hmm.
Or maybe it is live. I don't know. It shows my little thing up in the top corner. Sipping with Shearmajik. Subscribe. It might be live.
Because I was wondering, drop her link so I can go over to her page. Okay. So, oh shoot, how do I do that microphone?
Michael Farmer, I'm so new to this, babe. We is out here trying to be great in these streets. Look. We out here trying to be great in these YouTube streets and
Right. Type in channel and let me go. Okay. Cousin, can you hi Saray? Sarah? Is it Saray? I mean, can you see that name, cousin?
I see her.
Do you know
Uh-uh.
her?
I don't know her. But
Okay.
hey!
Hey. Cousin, can you type your see if you can type your channel in the chat?
All right, so that's gonna be a negative.
Okay, let me see if I can I don't know how to
I see the chat. Two pigs on one stream. I can't ask for more.
oh my god, who is this? Let's get rid of you. Uh-oh, shoot, let me go back. Uh-oh, hold on.
You still there?
Okay, let me get rid of this person.
Who the pigs?
Yeah, because they're doing too much.
Oh, he
Remove.
trolling.
Yeah, he's strolling. Okay. I'm just kidding. Bye. Moderator.
We got 13 in the house. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey y'all, stay tuned. Look, we're trying to be empowered. Okay.
right. We're trying to figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, let me see. Remove. Okay, microformer, let me see how I can drop her link.
So I can do it over here on this page. Hold on.
You need to be subscriber mode. You need to be subscriber mode? What do you mean? I don't know what that is. Why is this Marsha Van still posting in our live?
Girl, he might be from my page then.
Right. High user on this channel. High user on this channel.
All right, we'll try that. I just typed it in.
Oh,
You
yeah, I can see
because
that.
this
Okay.
is what I'm going live on my phone, but I got my laptop pulled up over here. So if you see me looking to
Oh,
the side, your drink look nice and cool.
ooh, yes. What you sipping on, cousin? I got my cute cup over here.
So I got girl, y'all. I am drinking the hard stuff tonight. You hear me? I'm talking about battery acid cleaner, Coca Cola. Y'all don't even know I'm high on life with with my Coca Cola, but my cup, y'all check out my cup though. My cup is cute. It even got a cute
That
little
is so
straw.
cute. I like that though. I love you. See, I'm going hard. Hey, Tag Ford, thanks for joining. Oh my God, that is too funny. She said, "Yeah, I'm going hard tonight. I'm drinking on Coke. Battery. What'd you say?
Right.
Battery?
Battery acid cleaner. That's what I'm
Battery
drinking.
acid cleaner. Thank y'all for joining us. We are just trying to figure this out. We're going live, and this is my beautiful cousin Tanya Myers, and she has a lot of things going on. A lot of she's an entrepreneur. I'm going to let her tell y'all all the things that she has going on. And we are talking about empowered women, and we're going to be talking about challenges as entrepreneurs. We're also going to be talking about gifts, goal setting, smart goals, mistakes and bad decisions that we've made in our, being an entrepreneur, and overcoming fear of just getting started. I was talking to my cousin about me starting my YouTube channel, and I was really nervous about it, didn't know why, whatever the case may be, but I just pushed the button one day and just got started. Was the video perfect? No. Is all my videos perfect? No. They probably won't be. But guess what? I just got started. And if it's something that you want to do, you can't let it stop you from doing it. You know, you can't let fear overcome you want to do it. So with that said, I'm going to let my cousin tell you guys a little bit about herself, and then we'll get started. Thank you everybody for joining.
Thank you
Drop
guys
in the
so
comment, let us know what
much.
you're sipping on too.
Got what?
I was drop in the comments, y'all, and let us know what y'all sipping on.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Let us know if y'all going hard like me, or if
Right.
y'all being some punks drinking some Hennessy.
Well, hold on, let me get Coke over here, y'all. We
Right.
gotta get this.
Right.
Oh my God.
So as Kiba said, my name is Tanya Myers. I reside in Birmingham, Alabama, actually south of Birmingham, but Birmingham, Alabama. You could probably call me a serial entrepreneur. By I was trained in computer science. So I started out as a computer scientist. I was a programmer, and I did mainframe programming. So that was the beginning. Oh, tag for sure got water. That's what I'm talking, girl. I got my
Yes, Tad
water
with the
too. You know,
water.
got to keep the
Yes.
water. Yes, got to stay hydrated. Keep the skin beautiful, right? Got to keep that skin beautiful. So I started out as a programmer way
Mhm.
back in the day. And then from there, I went into the beauty industry. I went into nails first. And then the Asians came in and just started undercutting everybody. So from there, I went to aesthetics. I did skincare. And from
Mhm.
aesthetics, I went into cosmetology. So then I did hair. Also, while I'm doing that, I'm still working in the IT industry while I'm doing
Mhm.
all these things. Microfarmer, did you see? Oh, I'm not live on my side. Oh, okay. Well, we'll worry about that in a minute.
So I'm on
Um,
her page though. I wonder why I can't. I see us on your page.
do you?
Uh huh.
Well,
So
I
I
know.
went. I went to your page, and then it has both of us on here.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
weird.
Yeah, we'll worry about it. Look, we'll do it again
Yeah,
another week, and we'll
absolutely.
do yeah. We'll do
We
it
are
again.
learning.
We'll just keep doing it until we get it right. That's part of being
Exactly.
empowered, right? We're just gonna keep
Thank you
doing
for
it.
subscribing to her channel, Micro Farmer.
Yes,
You
thank
gotta
you
be
so much. I
subscribed.
appreciate it. Uh,
Okay, cousin, we'll be
yes,
saying something like
okay.
that.
So anyway, I went from that into hair, but I
Hmm.
still maintained my 9 to 5 in the IT industry until 2009. I got laid off, and so from there I went full time into hair because the Lord, sometimes he'll just push you out of your nest, make you uncomfortable when it's not
Mhm.
something somewhere you're not supposed to be. I had the aptitude for the IT, but I didn't really love it, right? I could do it, and the money was awesome. The money was great.
Mhm.
So I went from there to doing hair full time. I got married, and now I moved to Birmingham and did hair here as well. Hurt my shoulder. Can you believe I got frozen
Mhm.
shoulder? So keep it. Be careful when you're out there working, because I got and I,
Shoulder.
so it's I couldn't raise my arm up. I couldn't raise my arm up higher than this, right?
Okay.
So to do the blow drying and all the flat ironing and stuff that I was doing,
Mhm.
I couldn't raise my arm up. So I went to therapy, all these different therapists. So I had to stop working for a little while because I couldn't move my arm. Hi,
Oh wow.
Saeed. I think that's Saeed.
Hi, Saeed.
Right.
Thanks
So
for
I couldn't move.
joining.
I couldn't. Thank you. I couldn't raise
Thank
my arm.
you. Uh-huh.
And so I had to stop for a little while. And when I stopped, I went into recruiting. I was like, well, let me go be a recruiter for a little while. So I went into recruiting for IT workers, database administrators, programmers, all that kind of stuff, right? But
Mhm.
then I said, okay, finally I got my shoulder together and I went back into doing hair.
Mhm.
And from there, I was able to go into doing locks. So now I do locks full time, and all other kind of adventures. I've done like t-shirts, and I still do those. I've incorporated that into my lock business. So a lot of my
Mhm.
shirts talk about locks, which I probably should have put one on today because branding, right? But a
Uh-huh.
branding special would get me because I didn't wear that. Yes, Michael Farmer, I did podcasting for a
Yeah.
while. I don't
Okay.
like editing, so I'm trying to get back into that whole
Okay, the
podcasting
channel
thing. Yeah.
two. Okay, so you see the channel now is part two.
What are you talking about? Part two.
I think he said
He said I
he
was
said
doing podcasting for 2 years. For 2 years, I didn't. He didn't. There was nothing. I did podcasting, and then there was nothing.
okay.
Right. Michael Farmer said, "Stop drinking."
No, Michael Farmer, I was trying to go up and read the comments.
I,
What whatever, Michael Farmer. Hey, Mama Bear, thanks for joining us. Thanks
so
for joining
now
us.
I'm a full time loctician now, and I have other ventures that I'm venturing off into. But that's where I am today. I've landed there, and it is a most
Hey,
promising
Yaya.
career.
Uh-huh.
Who is Yaya?
Yeah. Me and
Okay.
Yaya go live. Yaya's best
Okay.
life.
Oh, hey, Yaya. Here we
Hey,
go. So yeah,
Tonia. So
yeah.
I don't have well I've been doing hair for since 1999.
Mhm.
Long,
Mhm.
long time. So we do have a lot of things in common. So
Right.
I've been doing hair since 1999, and then I've always had like a side hustle and different things and stuff like that. And so he said, "Yeah, you know everything." And so um, it's been about almost 5 years. It's been almost 5 years that my leader, Candy Burris, she's my business partner. And I always love candy and different things and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
like, well, before Bedroom Candy purchased other things from other stores.
Right. Right.
And so my leader, I was trying to find out about the dungeon party and see if it was coming to Kansas City. And
Mhm.
so my leader I inboxed her and we was kind of chit chatting and all this other stuff. And so that's how me and her got connected. And I was just like, I don't know if I want to sell this stuff. I'm not no pushy salesman, salesperson, and I don't want to be like that or whatever. But I felt like if I can like express with people how I feel about the business and why I joined the business and different things like that, then they would purchase, they would join, or whatever the case and everything. So it's going on almost 5 years. And I just wanted to, my why was to have another stream of income, extra
Right.
money to make
Right.
sure that I can take care of myself and to make people feel good about their self. Like, touch yourself. It's okay. Like so many things are like, that people don't
Taboo.
do
Yeah.
here. It's so taboo that you got to be like, you got to break that some type of way. And so
Mhm.
I feel like my personality is not coming off as, oh, I was reading comments. So yeah, so that's why I got started with Bearing Candy, being an independent consultant and everything. And so when I met Candy, her drive and her passion for just, making money, being your own boss and everything is so there. It makes you, excited to be your own boss, especially with
Mhm.
entrepreneurship. And it comes with
Mhm.
a lot of challenges and stuff. So I'm an independent paparazzi consultant. I'm an independent bedroom candy consultant. And during the pandemic, as a hairstylist, we were non-essential. So my job got shut down for 8 weeks. So we
Mhm.
got stimulus check. I took half of my stimulus check and invested in a t-shirt and crafting business. And I got a
Mhm.
heat press printing machine, t-shirts, vinyl. And at that time I had a t-shirt mentor. And she would like teach me everything and talk to me about different things and stuff like that. And so that's how I just got started, with my businesses and stuff, and just being an entrepreneur, because it's a lot
Right.
to it. There's a
A
lot
whole
to it.
lot.
Yeah,
A whole lot. So yeah, I
yeah.
know. I saw Microfarmer was asking me earlier what I did. Explain to me what I did. So one of the things that I do, the main thing that I do every day is loctician, meaning like you see, I have sister locks in my hair. So I
Mhm.
am actually a sister lock certified sister lock consultant, and I do sister locks, micro locks, and traditional locks. So I establish locks and maintain, help people with maintaining their locks. That's what I do
Mhm.
by day, and then on the side, I do motivational speaking and primarily for women who are 40 and over and who are trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to do with the second phase of my life? What do I do now? I've, I got married, I had the kids, or I didn't get married and have kids, but now I'm 40. I'm tired of working my job. And,
Mhm.
uh, and, and so now what do I do? So I talk to them about that, how we make choices, decisions, and then we just leap off of that cliff and do what we want, what we've always wanted to do, and what we know we can do. Because at this point in stage in our life, we have tons of experiences and tons of knowledge that we can actually share
Right.
um, with everybody. Yeah, hairstylist
Absolutely.
career, micro farmer.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's
Hmm.
so clear. And when you said that too, cousin, about talking to people over 40 and different things and stuff like that, I've seen something, I don't know what it was on. It was on one social media thing. What is your opinion about when women say or men say, they've been married to somebody for 40, 25, 30 years. Let's just throw that
Hmm.
out. 20, 30
Hmm.
years, or been in a relationship. And
Hmm.
then it's like they want to move on, but then they
Then it's like, what? I didn't hear the last
Amber,
thing you said.
oh, Amber alert. Okay.
I know.
Can you hear me?
I
I
can
got
hear
an
you
Amber.
now. Hmm.
So when people say, I gave him the best 40 years of my life, I don't know where to move on from here. Do
Hmm.
you think that that's something to where it's like, to me, I take it as a learning lesson. Yeah, I was in a long relationship,
Right.
but
Hmm.
feel like if you speak that, then you're going to believe that. So if somebody else comes into your life, do you feel like you can't give that person, you know what I mean? If that makes sense, what I'm trying to say.
So a lot of times that is a mindset issue. When
Mhm.
you've been in something for so long and you can't see your way out of it, a lot of it has to do with a lot of it has to do with what you listen to, who you surround
Mhm.
yourself with, and all that. Saeed, you about to get blocked, baby. What you doing?
Yeah.
It's
Cool.
what you listen to, who you're listening to, the kind of stuff that you're ingesting, right? Garbage in, garbage out. So
Yeah.
if I'm running around with a bunch of negative people talking negatively and not showing me that, hey, I can be and do whatever I want to, it doesn't matter that you were married to somebody for 25, 30, 40 years. That part doesn't matter.
Mhm.
There's some soft skills and some things that you learned in that relationship that you
Yeah.
can carry over into the next thing that you want to do in your life. You can use it on the next thing that you want to do with your life. So that I think you can do. You can transition or pivot. Pivot. Like COVID taught
Yeah.
us the whole world about pivoting. I mean, even to the
Right.
point like when I have to register my kids for school, you used to have to go into the school,
Mhm.
right? There was Now it's all online. I don't have to go
Yeah.
up there. I don't have to take anything up there. But that was a pivot because for years that was unheard of.
Mhm.
You go stand in a long line to register your kids, which was lunacy at this point. It's like that was just crazy. But now
Right.
I can do it all online. And same thing with your life. You just pivot and figure out, okay, what can I do next? What happens next? Where can I go next? There's so much stuff out here uh,
Yeah.
that you can decide to do or get involved in and be whatever it is you really want to be in the first place. And I don't think you should get so wrapped up in a person
Yeah.
that
Right.
you lose yourself. You always got to keep yourself. You can't, lose yourself. Being just because I'm married to you don't mean I don't have an identity. I still
Mm-hmm.
have to have an identity. I still have to be me, you know?
I agree with you because I was
Yeah.
gonna say that too. Like, if you get so wrapped up in that person and you lose yourself, that's not good. That's not good at
Right.
all.
Not at all.
So it's like
Hmm.
you have to move on. You have to learn. I think everything is like a growing lesson. Just don't
Hmm.
let loneliness get you in a bad decision. Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Um, you
Again,
go from those.
to Michael Farmer's point, the loneliness part. It's
Mhm.
what are you doing to maintain your identity while you're in a like I'm married right now. I still
Mhm.
do things to maintain my identity. I still do things that are fun for me that my
Right.
husband does not. He could care less about, and that's fine. He don't have to. I don't need him there for approval or any of that kind of stuff. So you have to make up in your mind that okay, I'm still going to maintain my identity and learn how to do stuff that does not require anybody else to do it with me.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
like that
And that's a
because
mindset. That
I'm
is totally a
alone.
mindset.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
that's why I said to you, I was like, I was going to touch with you on that because I seen it just the other day, and I said, when we talk about this, I want to bring that up because they, made the statement about I gave you the best, 40 years or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, okay, so you just gonna let that sit there? You're not gonna just like keep moving on or just try to do something different? It's like, what you think is what believe and stuff like that.
Right, right, right.
Another thing I want to touch on too is about um you talk about lactician, like with
Yeah.
hairdressers, like
Hmm.
want to tell you how much that you should charge them to do their hair. Because I know from seeing different people and YouTube and stuff like that, it is a long process. It's and knowing that your customers are your customers.
So, in the lock world, when you do sister locks and micro locks, which is starting to be, and it's been around for a long time, but now it's just gaining popularity like by leaps and bounds with people, right? And especially in the natural hair craze. And then a lot of women who are over 40 who are like, I'm tired of pressing out my silk pressing my hair. I'm tired of doing all
Mhm.
these comb outs. I'm tired of having to go and get braids and all that. Because let me just tell you, these locks, when I tell you this is the best hair ever, it is the best vacation hair because you can go on vacation and you don't have to worry about what my hair look like, how my hair is going to react. You don't have to worry about the rain. Like today, me and my kids were out in the rain and I didn't have to worry about my hair. The thing that bothered me the most was the fact that my shirt was getting wet and it was just cold water, right? So it that part, and it is just a way like most people who, if you can't get your hair to grow but so long, typically
Mhm.
when you get locks, your hair has a tendency to grow longer and longer and longer, right? It just grows, first of all, because all the hair that is shedding is getting caught in that shaft and it's just growing, growing, growing. So, and you're not manipulating it as much and you're not doing all that. Now, to Microphone's point about people charging way too much,
Mhm.
locks are an investment. Don't think that they're not. Don't get it confused. It is an investment in your time. It is an
Mhm.
investment in your money. It is an investment in your mental space. Locks, it takes me 2 days to put locks in somebody's hair. To get sister locks or micro locks is a 2 day process.
Wow.
We're talking at least two 12 to 14-hour days. And I'm sitting there nonstop. I'm not stopping and cooking food for my kids.
Yeah.
I'm not all on the telephone. I'm
Yeah.
not stopping, taking all these breaks and all that. It is a 2 day
Mhm.
process. So it's taking 14 hours out of my day nonstop. You start at 8, you might not leave till 8 or 10 o'clock that night for me to do, and that's just for me to do the front part. Then I got to do the back.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a very long time. It is an investment. So this is like, it's not like you
Wow.
just, and I'm not discouraging anybody. It just takes as long as it takes. It took them 40 hours to install my locks. That took 40 hours.
Really?
We started on Friday. We started on Friday, and we went all day Friday. I went there Saturday morning. I was there all day Saturday. I didn't leave till Sunday evening. We were there all day, all night. So it was a process. Now I didn't start with short hair. I had a nice amount of hair to begin with. So
Mhm.
it's a process. So you got to pay for that. You got to pay for that time. That lady that did my lock, she was there all. She was
No
all that
different.
time with me, huh?
Right. Michael
Yeah.
Pharmacy, I used to get a haircut for $25. Now it's $95. Ever since that bug came here, people raised their price crazy. But I mean, like you said, that's a long day to be in 2 days to be doing somebody's hair. You know,
Yeah,
that's a long
non-stop,
process.
non-stop. I am constantly doing this the whole time. The whole time
Yeah.
I'm doing this. So, um, the shorter the hair, like a lot of locticians don't want to do hair over 5 inches long. I don't
Mhm.
make people cut their hair off because people, if you grew your hair out long, you don't want to cut your hair off just to get locks. So
Mhm.
I don't make people cut their hair off. I'll do it if it's 12, 14 inches long when you come, then that just gonna take us a little bit longer. We're just gonna sit there.
Mhm.
But and plus I also learned too, cheaper people are the problem people, right?
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
more frugal, I won't say frugal, I'm gonna say cheap. The cheaper the client is, the more problems they have. They're gonna sit there, they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
this lock right here, I got this lock right here. I'm like, wait, wait, wait.
Mhm. Exactly. You're doing too much. Hey,
Look at Nita.
cousin.
I
This is ready for like in
know.
2028.
Right. Come on, Nita, I got you. I got you.
Not this weekend,
Yeah.
2028.
Well, so Danita has a relaxer. So
Uh-huh.
she has to grow a lot of her relaxer out, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, cousin. I
Yeah.
have
So
thought
it's
about it one time, but when I
uh-huh.
see people, and I didn't even know the price, but
Hmm.
somebody said, I want to say 450, and I might even be too low, but
Hmm.
somebody had posted on something, they said 450, and then they were just talking about different prices on what it costs to get your hair done like that.
Right.
And I'm like, ooh, lower.
So it just depends. Like 450 is a good starter loctician price.
Mhm.
And I would tell people, like, when I do trainings on, people learning how to do locks, I would do a
Mhm.
starter price for 450. But
Yeah.
you're only gonna take 3 clients at that price. After that, you need
Absolutely.
to start raising your prices up,
Mhm.
because they'll come for 450 because it's cheap. It's just,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
cheap to 450. So,
Mhm.
it's sticker shock. But you got to do your homework. You got to get your consultations. You got to get with the
Mhm.
person who you feel comfortable with, because you're going to be on that journey with them for a long time. You're going
Yeah.
to every 4 to 6 weeks you're coming back to get retightens. They're there with you through all of that kind of stuff. I mean, I've had some of my clients, I've been through kids, we've had kids together. they
Right.
they find out they're pregnant, we have babies, the babies grow up, the babies are starting school and all that kind of stuff. So they've been with me for years like that. Like you have some clients like that that've been with you forever and a day.
Ever.
We all become like family. My husband knows them, my
Yeah.
children know them. So it's like, it becomes
Hmm.
you build a relationship with them. You build a
You
relationship
really
with
do.
them.
And I
Hmm.
have a customer, like I've been doing this here for a long time. He is such a cool person. He has my back in so many ways. Like he's really a good friend, not just a customer. He's a good friend. And so him and his wife have a little boy, that they adopted and everything. And I was the first person to start cutting his hair and been cutting his hair. He's what, six years old right now? I think he's like
Uh-huh.
6 years old. And so one day I wasn't at work. And so he wound up taking him up there to get his hair cut, and my coworker was cutting his hair, and he acted up. Didn't he? And he wasn't doing what he wanted to do. And he's like, he wasn't comfortable. And so when
Uh-huh.
I wound up talking to his dad and stuff, he was like, "You've been the only person that's cut his hair. You're the only person that he's used to."
Right.
And so my
Mm-hmm.
coworker said the same thing. Was like, "I think he missed you. Like they get you
Mm-hmm.
to build a relationship with them. You build, comfortable and different things like that. Because I have a love for people. I love meeting people, and
Right.
being a cosmetologist is, one of the reasons why I love doing what I do, because you meet people, you build a relationship with them, they feel comfortable with you. And what we was talking about before, with people, like our customers, and this is the challenges, y'all, that we're talking about with being an entrepreneur and in our businesses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a t-shirt. I posted a thing on Instagram and Facebook the other day that I'm doing t-shirts, and if you want to place your order, let me know. And how I work it is, if you place an order with me, half of your order is due up front to even start the order. The other
Mm-hmm.
half is due after. Are you affordable for what you do? The other half is due after the t-shirt is done. So I
Mm-hmm.
had three people, hit me up, 3 or 4 people hit me up, and one of the girls, she just sent me the whole payment. And I'm like, that's a customer. Like,
Right,
you
right,
know
right.
what I'm saying? They ain't talking
Hmm.
about "You charge this or why is this, and that. I had people before, I was charging $20 for a t-shirt, up to two colors. And then they was like, are your t-shirts still high? How much do you think I should charge you?
Right.
Like, what are you talking about my t-shirt price? I don't
Yeah.
understand the question. So, with you and your businesses, with your t-shirt, your hair, and different things like that, are those some of the challenges as well that you deal with people?
Oh, most definitely. Most people want to haggle you.
Hmm.
People, like I had this one um option that was on my books. If you book with me, where you can just get a shampoo and a style, right, for your
Um,
locks. And so what had started happening is people would get on my book. They would make an appointment, and they already had locks, and I probably wasn't their loctician, but a lot of locticians. So first of all, I'm a licensed cosmetologist and a licensed cosmetology instructor. So when you come to me, I shampoo because I have a shampoo bowl and all that kind of stuff. So I'm shampooing
mhm.
and I'm performing your lock services, and I know a little bit more about hair. I can color your hair because I can buy the professional products. I'm not just up in Sally's or at the beauty supply store buying a door. We're not just throwing a door in your hair, right? And
Yeah,
I have nothing against a door. They make some beautiful colors, but that's just not what I'm using. So
yeah,
anyway, they get on my book and they cancel. So you suck up a large spot on my book to get your hair done, and it's a lesser priced service than some. And so my other services that I could be doing and charging more for, and servicing other, because they can't find a spot because you jumped into one of my prime spots to get a
yeah,
shampoo and a style. So then it's like now you're canceling, and I'm
yeah.
missing out on the money that feeds my family because I do this full time, right? So now I'm missing out on that money that feeds my family. And I'm like, if you keep doing this, I'm going to stop offering that service though, because it's not worth
Mhm.
it. Or I'm going to raise the price up to the same price as a retighten.
Every
So
time,
you
yeah.
can come get it.
When people book with you, do they have to pay a deposit?
No, I use Square appointments right
Mhm.
now, and Square doesn't have the option for me to use to get the
Okay.
deposits yet. If I go to Acuity, I probably could
Yeah.
do deposits, but when I do an install though or establishment, you have to pay a deposit to do that because I'm taking 2 days, so you have to pay a deposit for that.
Right. Because
But
I
just
know a
to
lot of these
come,
places here, they have to when you go into their
booking
website or
site.
whatever, you
Hmm.
have to automatically pay a deposit to book your appointment before they even put you
Hmm.
on the stuff.
Hmm.
Let me. Michael Farmer said, "Are you affordable? Okay. See, business prices themselves out of business." He said, "I see businesses price themselves out of business, but you got to realize that people. So say, so my cousin, you do hair from home. I do hair, do t-shirts or whatever. But if you have an overhead and you have a building and you have different things like that, you have to pay for all that stuff. I don't know what other people prices are." Then he said, "I see business prices got too expensive where people didn't go no more because they find other cheaper across town, and that's something y'all have seen." Yeah, they do see cheaper across town, but guess what? When they do see cheaper, they're going to come back to Tanya and get it done correctly.
I
So
mean,
yeah, you
that's not my customer. That's just all it is too. That is the girl
yeah,
across town. That's her customer. She can have her,
mhm,
or
yeah,
him or whatever. She can have them. They're not my customer. So it's not
mhm,
necessarily pricing myself out of business. I'm just
mhm,
getting it's quality over quantity at that point. At
mhm,
this point, it's quality over quantity. I'm getting I have to say potentially a better quality client because since I raised my prices and went up, I have better quality clients. Even their
mhm,
referrals are better quality clients because they first of all they know when they're coming that it's not
mhm.
going to be a cheap service. They
Yeah.
know when they're coming, they're getting undivided attention. There's no three or four people sitting around, just me and you, baby. Nobody else is here.
Mhm.
It's just me and you for however long, you need to I need to be here with you.
Right.
So they expect a certain thing. They expect certain stuff. It's like it's a whole station with drinks and they
Mhm.
get all this special treatment. So they're
I
okay
like
with that
that.
because they know what they're getting. They get what they pay for. Ain't
Mhm.
nobody shooting up over here, you know. None of that is going on around
Yeah.
here. It's not
Yeah.
dangerous. It's none of that. So
Right.
um it's just a better, sometimes it's just a better quality client, better quality client.
Mhm.
They keep their appointments. They don't do all the, they are particular about
Mhm.
their hair, their hair grooming and all that. So it is a priority to them. So they keep their appointments. Other ones, if when you start getting too cheap, it's not a priority. It don't really mean that much to them. They even say that,
Don't.
like when you're out here and you're taking classes and stuff to learn how to do things for like self development,
Mhm.
the one of the things that they teach is you have to put some skin in the game. We're gonna pay you. We want you to pay for this because most people who get the information for free don't appreciate, don't they don't take it and use it. So it's
Mhm.
just that's it. That's part of the challenges. But the triumph is,
Yeah.
hey, I got better customers. I can count on these customers. They work
Yes.
with me and I work with them. I mean, because I make concessions. Like sometimes they might be like, Tonia, I got a meeting at this time. Can you do me earlier? Yeah, come on,
Mhm.
5 o'clock in the morning. I will get
Mhm.
up for
Yeah.
you to come on and let me get you right before your meeting goes, or they got this going on or that going on. Come on, I'm going to work with you because you're a good
Mhm.
client. You're a good, you're
Right.
a good. So I'm going to work with you to make sure that it's profitable and pleasant for both of us.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that. And I
Mhm.
like too when you said too about back in the day, being a cosmetologist, like you can go to a hair salon, you get your hair washed, shampoo, you get your hair shampooed, you get it blow dry, whatever style, whatever you're getting, all the other stuff. Nowadays, you don't even have to have a license to do a lot of stuff. So when you
Mhm.
go to I was talking to somebody one time, they was going to take their daughter to get their hair braided, and they had called me to see if I can shampoo her hair because you have to have it shampooed, blow dried, whatever, whatever, and they're still charging $235 to sit in that chair. Like you're not even shampooing people's hair no more.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking back in the day when we charged those prices, we consider all that stuff, in there. But like now they're not doing it, and then they got their kids at the salon, and then you coming in with your breakfast or you coming in with your lunch. You gotta feed your kids, you gotta this, and that. And people know I'm an on-time person. I hate being late to anything. And
Right.
then I call or whatever the case may be, and they be like, "Well, I'll be there like 20 minutes." So you're gonna charge a late fee for your customers to show up late, but when you're late you don't take anything off the bill. Like I'm a paying customer, so
Mhm.
it's so many different challenges and stuff that comes with that or whatever the case may be. And so, yeah, it'd be a struggle.
It is. But you got, hey, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. And then you gotta
Yeah,
figure out, okay, like, Kima, you and I have been doing this for a long time now. What's our pivot? What's our exit strategy? What's next? I don't want to be
yeah.
70 standing behind a chair doing
Oh,
locks.
I'm not
I
gonna
don't want
be.
to do that. I don't even want to be 60
I
doing
told
it.
myself when I started cosmetology school that I'm not going to be 65 or 62 cutting behind the chair. Like I love
Mhm.
doing it. I'm not going to be. My instructors, they had like what they call it, the trigger finger. They
Yeah.
had like different things in their shoulders, their back, like standing on on their feet and all that stuff. And so I knew that I was not going to be cutting and doing hair at 62, 65. I knew I wanted to be doing something, but I couldn't figure out what it was. And so when I tapped into bedroom candy, I was okay. This could be it. This could be, what I'm doing and all this other stuff. Because people love pleasure. They love, feeling good, smelling good. They love the other things.
Right.
And so then with doing my, paparazzi jewelry, they love looking good and feeling pretty and stuff. My
Mhm.
crafting t-shirt and my t-shirt and crafting business to do different things like that. So I was like, okay, what am I going to do next? Because it's going to come a time where it's time to tap out. It really
Right.
is. You
Right. And
know,
you have to be ready for it.
right, you got to be ready for it. And and I
Mhm.
was the other day with one of my customers and stuff, and we were talking about. He said, with all your businesses and different things and stuff like that, he said, you ain't gonna need great clips no more. And I said, no, I appreciate great clips. Great clips has really been, you know, I love great clips. Like I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying when it comes time to tap out, it's time to,
Mhm.
and then I
Right.
can totally focus on, my businesses and stuff like that. So that's
Mhm.
game plan for the exit strategy.
Right. And I'm like, I want to be a speaker. So I'm like, I'm going to be speaking and doing that. I can do that at 70. I can do that at 80. What's his
Yeah.
name? Oh God, I can't think of his name. It's a Caucasian man. He was like almost 90 years old, and he was still speaking and all that kind of stuff. And he passed. He just passed away last year. Till I'm like
Oh,
Bob Proctor. His name was Bob Proctor, and
oh,
I'm
okay.
like, yeah. I'm like,
You keeping
wow,
up with the
yeah.
Grinch?
So
Because you
yeah,
know what? This is what's funny.
yeah.
I was talking about something, and I said, you know what? I want to do motivational speaking because I love to
Hmm.
run my mouth. I love to talk. You know, that's what
Right.
my YouTube channel is about. But
Hmm.
then I'm like, I'm shy. Like I'm a shy person. You
Give me
was
a
like, whatever.
give me a
I'm
break.
like, I'm a shy person. Can I really get up there and do motivational speaker and look at people? So,
You can. You can.
um, right. I know. My look, cousin Anita said, "Yeah, right."
I know she's shy too, right?
I'm
Look,
like,
we
I said,
all we all
"Right."
shy. I
Yeah,
know. I'm like, that is not one of the traits that we have in this family. Shyness,
right. To be
please.
shy for real. And I love talking to people. I love motivating people, encouraging people. Even when I'm at my worst, like if I'm having a bad day, I still
Hmm.
try to be encouraging and not like, down, be sad or whatever. So Dr. Ruben West, I was going to send you a list of names the other day and I forgot. So Dr. Ruben West,
Hmm.
he's a motivational speaker. Tracy Ward, she's a motivational speaker. Michael Freeland. There are so many, and I'm trying. It's black belt speakers that Dr. Ruben West has, and so
Hmm.
Les Brown is one of his motivational speakers. And Dora Chambers, she's an awesome. She always say, write it down.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
hey, Prince, thank y'all for joining. We are talking about the empowered woman challenges, entrepreneurship, and different things that we face in our businesses and stuff.
Hmm.
But yeah, so those are motivational speakers to where I'm like, when I tap in, I watch them, I see what they do and different things like that and stuff. And I'm like, can I really get up there and stand and really talk to a room full of people
You
or
could. You
like
can.
that?
You can. So this is us talking about tapping into our different gifts. You totally
Yeah.
can. You totally
Okay.
can. If you can stand up and do bedroom candy,
Uh-huh.
if you can host a party for bedroom candy, you can motivational speak.
Right.
That's like
Mhm.
talking about a whole bunch of intimate stuff. If you can sit up and talk about that to anybody or to a group of strangers that you don't know, come on, you can motivational speak. You can do that.
Right. Thank you,
You can get up
Griffin.
there. You can do that without an issue. Without an issue. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. And I really had talked about it and had thought about it before. And I don't know if I talked to Dr. West about it or not, but I know I talked to Dr. Freeland about
Mhm.
it and stuff. And he talked to me about different things and he was encouraging me too, like, people, you can do it, you can do it. And they always say, when you go up on there, just picture everybody naked. And I'm like, oh, I can do that.
Right. See, you can do it. Or
I'm
even
like,
if
I
you
can do
don't,
that.
you're the subject matter expert. Come on, I know more than
Mhm,
you at this particular point. What I'm talking about, I know more than you.
mhm.
So you can't really intimidate me because I'm talking about what I know. I'm talking about
Yeah,
things that I know, so I can talk about that nonstop, and it's
yeah,
okay. Yeah. Hmm.
absolutely. I like that.
Like you and I can
So,
sit up here and talk about hair
yeah,
for hours, right?
yeah,
And customers, because
absolutely.
that's what we know. That's the stuff
Yeah,
that we know. Again, how you interact with your customers and all that kind of stuff, that's the stuff that you know. That is a gift that you have, that
mhm,
you're able to take that little 6-year-old boy and comfort him and make him feel comfortable so you can do his hair. Everybody in that shop don't have that. Everybody doesn't have
right,
that gift. So it's
right.
like that's a gift that Kiba has, that Kiba can.
Mhm.
We must have talking about she, Danita, you can do it too. So we need to talk about getting Danita on stage.
I'm looking at it right now.
I know. So that's another gift that that you can use, and you could, girl, yeah, you can totally do
Yeah,
motivational speaking. Yeah.
Prince, yeah, we definitely can do anything you put our minds to.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one on my list. So that's a
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah. There you go.
Look, that's a goal. I'm gonna put a
Hmm.
check by that.
Right.
So what do you feel like is some mistakes and bad decisions that you've made in your businesses and career?
So my husband laughs at me because I don't necessarily buy into the hype about bad decisions, right?
Hmm.
Because even with that, there's a lesson. There was something I was supposed to learn, something I should have gotten from that. So it wasn't necessarily a
Hmm.
bad decision. I can take that lesson and use it for the next thing that I'm doing to prevent
Hmm.
the repeat of something that might not have felt good or might not have looked good or might not have gone how I planned for it to go. So it wasn't necessarily a bad decision. Like for
Uh-huh.
instance, the first guy that I married, you could say that was a bad decision. But we're gonna look at that as that was a lesson. That taught me, yeah, these are the traits you don't want. These are the things you don't want in your life. So you get that lesson. The most of the time I am what. These are the things you don't want. So it wasn't necessarily a bad lesson. Yeah, it's all about perspective, right? It's like who look at Steven.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
So then it's all about perspective. It's like, okay, this is the perspective of how I
Yeah.
see it. I don't see it necessarily as a bad decision. I just see it. This was something I was supposed to get, something I was supposed to learn. Let me get it, let me learn it, and then let me move on, right? So that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So even like what was it? Pinky Cole, she owns Slutty Vegan. You heard of the restaurant
Oh
Slutty
yeah,
Vegan?
yeah. I want to try that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she has a book out there. I hope you fail fast. So I think it's something like that about failing and failing fast. So her whole thing is hurry up, do it, and fail, so you can get the
Okay.
lesson. Hurry up, do it, and fail, so you can get the lesson. Hurry up, do it, and fail. That's her whole thing. Because in each one of those failures, there is a lesson. There's something that you need to learn that's going to help you to succeed in the next step, so you won't repeat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a bad decision. It's not a mistake. It's not. It's just part of the process. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
So again,
like
it's all
that.
about perspective. Yeah, part of the process.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I like that too because like different things that I've done, even beginning to start my t-shirt business and stuff,
Hmm.
I was like, okay, I'm just getting started. I'm doing this, doing that. I'm learning, just trying to place everything, put this here, put that there. And I have a thing to where when you order your t-shirts, if you do like a late order, like last minute, there's a fee for that because I have to
Hmm.
go to three different stores. At that time, stuff was all, hey, Vicky.
Right.
I am Vicky. Thanks for
Hey,
joining.
Vicky.
So I'm gonna have to go to make like three different stores to get the t-shirts and stuff. If you want it like
Right.
last minute, you tell me you want 20 shirts, I got 20 shirts. Then you
Right.
want 10 more, I gotta go get the shirts and stuff. So my decision in the beginning was feeling like I was just starting this business. I'm not a full, I mean, I haven't done this before, whatever. So I was giving people discounts. Well,
Right.
then I was losing money. And I'm like,
Yes.
no, I'm not in the business to lose money. That's not what I'm
Mm-mm.
here for.
Mm-mm.
And then, one of the girls, she was like, um, can you make this t-shirt for me? How much would it be? And I was like,
No
oh, it'll be
worries,
like
Vicky.
$25.
Right.
What you say?
I told Vicky, no worries. Glad she can make it.
Yes, glad you can make it in.
Hmm.
You're still here. Just glad you can make it in.
And that's another thing. I don't, as a business owner, I don't look
Mhm.
for the hookup from other
Yeah,
business owners because it
you
it
have
costs what it
receipts.
costs to
Yeah,
do whatever it is. So it's like just tell me your price and
and
I'm
I'll
going
pay.
I'm going to pay it because that's
Uh-huh.
what. Like even when I get work done on the house, I'm not looking for the hookup. How
Yeah.
much does it cost? Do the work, do a good job, and then we,
Mhm.
we
You
go
get
from
paid.
there. Because I
Yeah.
I know now, being an entrepreneur, that it's not cheap. It's
Yeah.
hours of labor, time,
Mhm.
thought process, all that kind of stuff to make it happen. Like we be wanting
Yeah.
all these cute little cups and stuff. Yo,
Yeah.
this is not when I made cups before and I would
Mhm.
use the epoxy resin covers up. That was like a 2 or 3 day process of me making cups and trying to get the paint pour right and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
That's time. Time costs
Yeah.
money. So it's like
Constantly.
you can't be out here trying to get the hookup everywhere you go. Stop that.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I say too. I'm like, no, if somebody say, Kiba, it'll be $35 for this. Okay, you do Cash App, Zelle, what do you do?
Right,
Because
right, right.
I have businesses. I know how much stuff costs. And then when you go get different things and stuff like that, and then it's just like,
Hmm.
you want to tell me that you saw something on Facebook and well before when I told her the shirt would be like $35, right? And so
Mhm.
then she's like, okay, well, thank you. I saw it on Facebook for 15, for 20 or something like that. I'm
Go
like,
get
okay,
it. Give
thank
me one.
you. It'd be the next day. They calling or texting me. Hey, can you do the shirt after all? Because they said it starts at $15, but it goes up and it doesn't add the shipping. So the shirt is like 65, $70. Like, don't
Hmm.
come back to me after you don't tell me a Facebook shirt was 15. You want this done, you want the side done, you want this done, you want the back done. No, we're not about to do all that. Like,
Right.
no. And
No, you can't
so
because it's
I
too much. It's way too much. So,
cousin said,
and
exactly, I'm gonna yeah. And
yeah,
then
that's it.
and so that's why I said, well, my challenge is like giving people discounts and be like, oh, I been cool with you for a long time. I'm gonna take $2 off your shirt. I'm gonna do this. Like, no, I can't, because when plug up my heat press, that's the electricity in my home.
That part.
When I sit in that office for hours to give you, and my thing is, I used to give people different options for fonts, and so I would be like, okay, this font, you want this font, you want this font, you want that font. We'll be sitting on there all day trying to figure out a font. And then I'll get it. I still got to press it and do all that stuff. And I'm like, no, we're
And
not doing this.
weed. Yeah,
You got
yeah.
three options, and that's it. This is the fonts that you're getting. These are the three options, and we're going to leave it there.
Hmm.
So I had to learn to stop always giving people a disc. And then one of my friends, her husband, he's a regular customer with my bedroom candy and stuff. And we was talking about something one day, and he said, well, I need to put in an order. And I said, okay. I said, I'm gonna give you free shipping or something. He's like, no, you ain't about to give me free shipping. He said, I'm gonna pay
Yeah.
for shipping.
Right.
Like, don't give me no discount.
Right. That's it. We this is business. This is it. This is not Louis Vuitton don't give you no breaks.
Right.
They
Right.
don't have no sales. They don't give you no breaks. They might have something on clearance, but it's still thousands of dollars. You
Yeah.
know?
When they go buy them Jordans, they don't get no
Right.
discount.
They
They don't get
don't. Them daggone them dunks been $115 since they
yeah.
came out. Them Air Force Ones still
Yeah.
$115 a pair.
And they be
They
lined up to pay for them.
yeah.
Lined up.
So
I'm
that's
like,
it. And if you don't want my services and you don't want to pay my prices, I'm not your person.
yeah, that's what I
That's
just
all it
learned. I'm
is.
like,
To, yeah, I'm not your person. I'll pass.
be good
I
with
always
that.
got a long list of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So cousin, let's talk about overcoming fear of just getting started, depending on if it matters to your own business. Like we talked about, you know, our entrepreneurship, starting different things, even my YouTube channel, different things like that. When is Chris?
They need to get off here talking about when it's Prime
When
Day
is
for
Prime?
us.
Oh, I
There is
can't
no
wait when it's
Prime
Prime
Day.
Day for y'all. Today is the last day.
No, she talking about when are we gonna have a Prime Day in
Prime
our
Day,
business.
because you play too much.
Right.
When it's Prime Day.
Prime Day is you when you get this good work. Come on, get this work. That's it. You know. But yeah, so the
That
fears,
is too funny.
the fear, when how to overcome the fear is to just do it. Do it
Mm-hmm.
scared. You know, there's a lot of books and stuff about that. About talking about Vicky talking about a buy one get one.
I will get
You
one.
buy one get one at the regular price. That's it. You
Right,
can buy one. They
right.
both
I will get
$25.
one. Cousin Nita, I got you. Just inbox and tell me I got you. Inbox and text me whatever. He said, buy one, get one.
Right. That's what I'm like. You can buy one get one at the regular price, honey. We got you. One lock for 600 locks. I got you. But yeah.
Too funny.
So to overcome the fears is you just do it. You don't even think about it. Uh, my sister, I wrote a book. I have no fear. Thank you, Nita, for the plug. We're gonna talk about that in just a minute. I know.
Yeah.
And I do have fears, right? I get scared every time I try something new. I get scared. When I was gonna go into doing locks, I was scared. I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna get customers? How am I gonna? Oh, first of all, how was I gonna pay for the class? Because the class was
Yeah.
expensive just to get certification. So how am I gonna pay for the class? How am I gonna get customers? All that kind of stuff. There was always fear, but it was like I just signed up for it, and I just believe God that it's gonna come.
Yeah.
Doing the locks, I'm gonna put this promotion out here. I'm gonna get these first clients,
Yeah.
and then we'll just grow from there. That was it. I remember the
Mhm.
first set of locks I did. I was so nervous. I probably had all kind of sweat stains under my under my armpits because the first set of locks I did, I hadn't even taken the class. So I'm just doing it because I had been watching people. I had been watching YouTubes, and I had watched the girl that did my hair and stuff. So, and this girl was adamant about getting her locks. She was in town, and she's like, "I need my locks this weekend because I'm going out of town." She doesn't live here, so I was like, "Well, I ain't even took the class yet." She was like, "That's okay. I just believe you can do it." I did it. It
Oh,
turned out great. They still look good.
she trusted
So
you.
she trusted me. She
Yeah.
trusted me more than I trusted myself. So we crossed our fingers, girl, and we turned on that TV and I got to work and we did it and it turned out great. So of course that night I'm going through and looking at my stuff under a microscope from the pictures that I took. I had all kind of
Mhm.
criticisms for myself, but none to say. I just got better and better and better. And so
What you
now,
doing?
excuse me, now
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not scared of doing a lot. So the thing is, the first step is always the hardest.
Yeah,
The first step is
absolutely.
also it's like do the first one, do the first thing, do whatever the first thing
Mhm.
is, and then from there it gets easier.
Yeah.
Are
Vicky
there
said, "You do it. It's
Yeah.
the best advice." Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, you just gotta do. You take that first step, and then from there you can figure out the rest as you go. People will
Mhm.
come into your life that are meant to help you along the journey of whatever that journey is, to give you advice, to show you just run into some random person that can tell you something.
Mhm.
My dog down there on my feet. I'm like, what is that on my feet? Run to some random person that'll help you out or show you something. You could be just laying around like I
Mhm.
got this new venture that I'm thinking about getting into, right? I ain't said nothing yet because I'm gonna try to move in silence a little bit. But
Okay.
I'm on Facebook and this random ad pops up with information that can help me to go the next step on this new venture that I'm trying to put together. Not that I'm trying, that I am putting together. I'm not gonna say trying. Fix my
Yeah.
speech.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. You got to get your speech together.
Yeah.
Talk about it positively. Talk about it
Yeah.
in future
Distance.
tense or present tense, right?
Yeah.
So random stuff pops up to help me. Random magazines, random ad. Well, Google and Siri, they always listening to us anyway, so they'll
Right.
they'll start they'll start sending stuff our way to help us out. You talk about motivational speaking now. Watch on your phone, everything gonna pop up about being a
Mhm.
speaker, being a speaker, being a speaker. So you're gonna get all those ads and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you just do it and
Yeah.
believe it's gonna turn out right. It's gonna turn out good.
Right.
Just that's it. So,
Absolutely. I like
hmm
even when I like I said when I started my YouTube channel, the guy that I was with at the time, he has a YouTube channel, and I was talking about I want to do a podcast or YouTube channel. This way I can just come, just talk, run my mouth. I've been watching YouTube forever and a day, like crafting or cooking or different things.
hmm
I never subscribed to anybody. I may like or say, "Oh my God, that looks good," or something like that, or whatever. I wasn't that because I watch so many people. I just go through it and stuff. So then
hmm
when I started watching people and they was like, comment, share, subscribe, and this and that, whatever. So then I started doing that and I started subscribing. And so then it's like when I started my own YouTube channel, I was so nervous. And like I said, I was like this, like really close to the screen and it was just crazy and stuff. But I'm like,
right,
okay, I just got started. Even with my other business, like you're nervous about something, you doubt yourself or whatever. It's just a matter of getting started because you never know if you'll fail if you don't
right.
get
If
started,
you don't start,
Yeah,
you will if you don't start.
yeah,
That's if you don't
exactly.
start, that's guaranteed. You're not gonna do good. You're not gonna succeed.
My conviction of it, and I know I totally agree with you. When I start something, I want to see it full out. Like I want to go
Mm,
all the way, in, and I'm not going to start it if I don't feel like this is something I want to do. Somebody was talking to me before about being a travel agent, and I'm like, I
mm,
ain't a travel agent. Like I travel, but I ain't trying to do all that. I ain't trying to book nobody flights, mess something up. They supposed to
mm.
like got them going to Miami. Like
Yeah, I know.
I'm not doing all that.
Yeah.
Me. Yeah, it was
Mhm.
another show to come, but it didn't interest me. With bedroom candy, I love all the stuff. Like I love the toys, I love the body butters, the XYZ. but that's what interests me about joining the business.
Right.
Being a paparazzi consultant interests me about wearing jewelry and different things like that. But you do have fear because you want to make sure that you succeed and you don't fail,
Right.
but you also can't judge anything off of what other people say and say, girl, I started my business and it didn't do good. I was trying to do my show. Okay, that's you. This is me. We're two totally different people. I'm not
And
basing it off of that.
usually we're scared of the people that are closest around us. That's usually
Mhm.
who we're most scared. They ain't doing nothing. So
Yeah.
it's like at this point in my life, I don't care what y'all have to think and or say. Nobody's
Right.
contributing to nobody bought my kids no paper for school. They ain't bought not nail pieces. I gotta do that, right? So so whether you
Absolutely.
agree with me or not, it's like I
This
don't
is what I'm
care
doing.
what your what your thoughts are or your ideas
Mhm.
are because you ain't did nothing. You haven't did anything. So I'm not listening to you, but you have to get to a point in your life where, you decide I'm not listening. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
just cut it off. Like I'm mute.
Right.
I be telling people the Beyonce mute challenge. She's like everybody on mute.
Mhm.
Talking blah 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 blah. I put
Right.
everybody on mute
Right.
like I don't hear none of y'all saying. So I am working on doing me a book
Okay.
for my first relationship that I was in, which was the
Uh-huh.
longest relationship.
Mhm.
I was a young girl. He was older than me. I left home to be with this person.
Mhm.
And I faced a lot of challenges going through this relationship.
Right.
A lot of challenges. So
Mhm.
my book is basically to inspire somebody to hear my story. I was talking to somebody one day and I was just talking about a couple of things and stuff. And it's like, wow, you don't even look like you've been through stuff like that. I'm like, no, I don't look like what I've been through. But I'm writing this book to help somebody else and to like talk to them about my journey on what I went through with my relationship, the separation between me and my mom because me and my mom
Mhm.
had a relationship, and the fact that I left home at the age of 16 to go be with a grown man that I'm
Mhm.
not with. Those are things that I want people to tap into to see. And then I'm not hiding anything. I'm telling every damn thing.
Mhm.
So I know that you are also an author.
Right.
So can you touch bases on your books and why you were inspired to, do your books? And then how long did it take you? Because it's an emotional roller coaster. It is really an
So,
emotional roller coaster.
okay, we'll start right there with the how long. It didn't take me that long because first of all, I got an accountability partner and like a
Okay.
mentor, and so she had me like on weeks. I think it was like a 9 week thing that I did with her, and every week there was an assignment or something that I had to do. I had to have my outline done. I had to have all this done and all that done. So it was because I had her to push me, or I didn't when it came time for me to have the phone call with her. I have this thing where I did not want to show up without anything having been done, accomplished, or my task completed. So that helped me to get along. If you don't have anybody to hold you accountable, you will take forever and 90 days to get it done.
Write that down. Accountability
Yeah,
partner.
yeah. So somebody to hold you accountable and tell you, okay, this week I want you to do blah 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 blah, and
Hmm.
we're gonna talk about it on the next talk. Not that she was gonna do anything. I think I even paid her. I probably paid her too. So again, once you invest, you go ahead and get your money's worth, right? Uh,
Hmm.
you do it for free, then you probably gonna be like, you know what? Can we just do it next week? And I only had it for so many weeks, so it wasn't
Hmm.
like So those are you got to put constraints and boundaries around it to keep you um, honest, right?
Yeah.
But so I had like serious self-esteem issues growing up. And so I finally the title of my book is called Enough Already. And this is you can get it on Amazon. This is it. I don't know if y'all can see it.
I can
And
tell you.
yeah, and it talks about tips and techniques to overcome self-doubt. Now, when I read a book, I want to get straight to the meat. I get tired of reading these books. Like, okay, so I bought Barack Obama and I love Barack Obama, but that daggone book, is so long. So I'm like, bruh, you should have broke this up into about 10, 11, 12 books because I can't read it. It's just too
Too
much.
long. Yeah.
So I didn't do a big book because if you have
Mhm.
self-doubt or self-esteem issues, you want to hurry up and get to what it is. What's my tip? What's my technique? What do I need to get to? So
Mhm.
I kind of like, if you're talking to other young women or whatever and you want them to recognize stuff, get to the meat of the matter. Get to it.
Mhm.
Don't drag it out and make it, 900 pages because ain't nobody finna read
Yeah.
that.
So, cousin,
Not
how
in
many pages is that book right there?
what I got. I think this
'Cause
one is 76 pages.
okay,
Yeah,
because I thought
76
about that
pages.
too with my story. Like, you can't put a 33-year relationship in one book.
Hmm.
I want to break it down and be like, to be continued. Like, do the first half and then like kind of to be continued, and do the second book or whatever. So that makes sense what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
can have a series of books, right? This is a
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
series of books. Like, so this is the first half, and I want to talk to you about this kind of stuff. And then this is the
Mhm.
second book in the series, and we're going to talk about this kind of stuff. And make them where they're pretty much standalone. You might have to recap some stuff in the middle, at the beginning from the
Mhm.
first book, recap it in the next book, but it could be a series of books where people be like, okay, so this is the part I really want to hone
Mhm.
in on. So let me buy this one, and then and I can read about it. And then it's gonna be like, oh, let me go back and get the other ones and stuff like that. So you can
Okay.
you can do it that way because people they want to get to, especially people doing self help. We don't want
Yeah.
to. Because when you look at when I look at a lot of reviews, they're like, well, the author kept repeating this stuff. He kept repeating
Right.
this and he kept repeating that. I'm like, we don't have to do all that.
They
So,
don't want to do all
um,
that.
yeah, so and there's
Um,
even space in here for people to do like work. I even have stuff in here where I give them exercises and things to do to help them to work on some of the techniques that I tell them that they need to do to overcome the self doubt and the bad self talk and all that kind of stuff. So
mhm.
there's spaces in here for them to actually do that work. So some of that is a place. So it's like a book and a workbook
I
kind
like
of put
that.
together. Yeah. So
That's a good
um
idea.
yeah,
I
yeah,
like
because I mean,
that.
while you're going through that, if you don't have a journal, if you're doing self help book, self development, self help,
Mhm.
then that's the kind of stuff you want to. If you're doing like fantasy fiction and all that kind of stuff, then that's a whole different genre. I don't know anything about that. I
Mhm.
read it and listen to it on occasion, but if you look at my Audible account, there's none of that's in there. It's all like self help and things like that. I don't have any of the fantasy fiction stuff in there. I look at Pocket FM for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, just switch it up.
Yeah, to switch it up, I'll use Pocket FM and listen to that. But yeah, so that's it. So that's my book, and my sister's so funny because I did write the book, and it was just so that I had told myself that everything that I need to with making the mistakes and all the decisions and the
Mhm.
pivoting and stuff, I already possess. God's already given me all the stuff that I need on the inside to be great.
Yeah.
I watched this show. It's called Naomi. I like sci-fi shows. So the little
Mhm.
girl in the show, at 16, she starts to get these powers and stuff, right? She doesn't understand what's going on, and nobody wants to tell her. But and these bad guys are coming to kill her because she has enough power
Okay.
on the inside of her that she could, destroy them, and they know it, but she doesn't know it. But it was just a testament that like all of that stuff had been in that little girl all her life. The
Wow.
power to rebuild it. It's like a planet to rebuild the planet and to get rid of the bad guys that were after her and her kind, her people and stuff. But she already
Mhm.
had it in there. And she didn't. It wasn't to the end that she realized, oh God, I do have these kind of powers. They've always been there. And she started putting all the pieces together. So I just, my drive, my desire is to let everybody know that hey, we do already have these
It-
gifts and these things on the inside of us. So
mhm.
there's no reason for us to be scared. There's no reason for us not to do things. There's no reason for us to shrink back,
Yeah.
especially as Black women. There's just no reason whatsoever for us to do that because we have a lot of abilities and powers to be great and awesome, and we are
Mhm.
totally underrepresented in the world, in the marketplace, and everywhere. So yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
I like that.
hmm
I like that. And I love crafting because it's my therapy. Like I
hmm
get my businesses, I'm doing different things. I'm, just learning different things and stuff like that. It takes my mind off of bills or whatever happened for the day or whatever the case may be. It just really takes my mind off of it. I have my music, I have my drink, and I just be up in there zoning out. And
Right,
Friday
right.
is my key day. Like I don't do anything on Fridays. That's my day to just, chill out. It's my only day. And so sometimes I don't even answer my phone
I
because
started to
people
call
will
you
call me.
Friday and mess with you.
Sometimes I don't even have it, and I have a house phone, so mama and T know the house number. So if it's an emergency, they will call me. But that's the day where I can zone out because 9 times out of 10, if I answer the phone, it's somebody with some drama or
Right.
somebody with, can you do a T-shirt? Can you? I'm like, nope. And then one girl tried to blast me on Facebook one time because she had texted me and she had called me. I didn't answer, and then I responded to her on Saturday, and she was
Mm.
saying that she reached out to me about doing a T-shirt order. And so I'm like, I don't even check my phone on Fridays. She's like, I don't know how you can be a business owner and you take one day that you don't respond to your customers and this and that. And so
Mm.
I'm like, that's the part about being a business owner. I can do that, you know.
Chick-fil-A
Just
is closed on Sunday. They
who
don't
you
ask us for
telling to go to
permission.
church? Who you
Right.
telling?
They don't ask
Exactly.
us for permission. Hobby Lobby closed on Sunday. We out. We done. We're not
I'm
here.
like, will y'all stop
Right.
doing that to people? That it makes no sense to me. And then she's like, she wound up putting on her Facebook page and stuff, and she was just like, I don't understand how she gonna be a business owner. And I text her and I called her, she didn't respond. That's a t-shirt order that she's just gonna miss the money or whatever. So then people was texting me saying, did you see her thing? Because she tagged me in it. So when people
Hmm.
tag me something, I have to see it before I allow it to go to my page,
Right.
just for that reason. And
Hmm.
so I seen it. I said I saw it, whatever. And so then I wound up getting back on Saturday, and I said something about um, I don't know. I was trying to be professional, but I was
Right.
really trying to be messy at the same time.
Hmm.
Don't
Hmm.
my business. I get one day for myself, so
Hmm.
it's fun. But you'll get people that will really test your spirit,
They will. They will. They'll test your gangster.
they will. They
And in
will.
that instance, her emergency isn't necessarily your emergency. So
Right.
there was a
Right.
brain surgery to get that shirt done. It's not brain surgery. I'm not, we're not saving no lives or anything with that. So we could wait till Saturday, All that
Get away
energy
with
you put into doing all that could just wait till Saturday. I'll get it.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the funny part of it is, they was like, "Well, I reached out to my cousin to do it, but his t-shirts are too expensive." Girl, nah, get off my page.
I
Get
know.
off my page. We're not about to do all this today.
Mhm.
Entrepreneur. I love having my businesses, and everything is a learning experience. I'm learning every day. I reach out to people, ask questions and different things and stuff like that because I'll never stop learning. Even with YouTube, like different things that I'm learning to do and how to work my channel. I'm not trying to be like other channels. My channel's a talking channel. I love to sit and have beautiful people like my cousin come on.
Right, right,
And look,
right.
y'all, we figured it out.
We did, we did. We got it working. Look, my sister got on here.
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, we figured it out, and look, we'll definitely do it again, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So, cousin, before we end, what is your upcoming projects and things that you have going on, and let people know where they can find you at as well.
Okay, so you can find me if you're looking for, you got a whole bunch. If you're looking for lock information, it's Myers Locks of Love, and that's Myers. So that's Myers Locks of Love. For speaking and motivation, you can go to Tanya Myers Speaks, and you can see me there with tips, tricks, and ideas, and thoughts, and motivational uh, hacks and things like that on Tanya Myers Speaks. So that's where I can be found. That's on all of the social media. So Myers Lots of Love is one page. That's all lock hair related, and then Tanya Myers Speaks. That's all motivational speaking and stuff.
Thank you, cousin.
Thanks,
Thank you for
Anita.
being here, Anita.
Yeah.
Yeah, Myers Locks of Love. Yes,
Mhm.
dropping that. Yeah. What's
Yeah.
coming up for you? In your what's next for you? What you got going on?
So I am working on something else, but I don't want to talk about it just yet. So, but I'm
Okay.
excited about it.
Look,
Yes, yeah, I'm gonna keep moving, but I'll come back when I get that one ironed out. So I'm putting all the wheels in motion on that. But just going ahead and I'm with this small business group. We have a small group at my church, so we're all working together just to be better and to scale our businesses and move up. Which is another thing I definitely recommend is to get with people,
yeah.
like-minded people. Don't be a silo. Don't be alone,
Hmm.
because it can be lonely as an
Right.
entrepreneur out here if you're trying to do that. Or and if you know if you're trying to figure out where you want to go next in life, talk to somebody about it. If it's
Mhm.
a therapist or somebody that you can really trust, right? So
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
setting up that kind of stuff. That's really what I'm doing right now. Kids
Hmm.
start school in a few weeks, so hey,
Yeah.
I'm in mommy mode, right? Getting kids ready for school.
Gotta get that going.
Yeah, gotta get all that together. So that's
So what
that.
grade are they going to now?
I beg your pardon?
What grade are they going to now?
That was seventh and eighth grade, girl. Seventh and eighth
Wow.
grade. I know. I looked at them
Wow.
today, and I we went to the dentist today, and I'm looking at them. Their feet touching the floor. I remember when they used to sit
What?
in the chair, and their feet wouldn't touch the floor. Now their feet all on the floor and stuff. I was like, oh,
You
they
know,
used to
what
be
is
on the little
wrong?
dental bed. The bed was this long, and they would just be right there. I'm like, oh, look at y'all now, just all over the bed, you know?
That is too funny. They are
Yep,
really growing.
they are.
That
They
is
are
so
growing.
funny.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
y'all, so go and follow my cousin Myers Locks of Love, Tanya Myers Speaks. She has 56 subscribers now. Let's get her to 100. Let's get her to
Yeah.
100 subscribers or
Yeah.
more. Go and follow her if you have any information that you want to ask her. Please reach out, inbox, whatever you need to do.
Right.
Just go and support. It's all about the support,
It's
support,
all about it. That's
support.
it. That's it.
Absolutely.
Kima, what you got coming up next? What you doing?
So I got a couple of things coming up. I am doing resin domino molds for my
Mm-hmm.
crafting business. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing some dominoes. I'm actually my resin will be here I think Friday because I jumped on that Prime, Amazon Prime, and so I wanted to get my little discount. So my
Right.
resin will be here. You got to get the discounts wherever you
I
can.
know. That's what I
Um,
got. I bought like all this hair oil and hair mist and stuff to
yeah,
for that. So yeah.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Little coins. So
Right.
I'm doing my resin, and then with Bedroom Candy, we usually do a convention every August, and we go to Atlanta. But this year we're taking our first cruise, so we're going to the Bahamas. So it is 4 weeks away now. Well,
Okay.
less than 4 weeks away. So getting ready for my cruise and everything, and I'm excited about that. I cannot wait. I'm nervous, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna take me some Dramamine. Make sure I don't get no motion sickness or nothing like that.
Take it
But
before you get on the boat, so it'll already be in your system. But you're gonna have a ball. You're gonna love it.
and we're only going for 3 days, which is really good because I
Yeah.
wanted my first cruise to be for like 3 days and not
Mm-hmm.
5 or 7, so I can get a feel for it. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm doing. I'm just working my businesses and waiting for the cruise to come along and build my team with all my businesses and stuff.
Right.
So
Right.
um,
Mm-hmm. That's
and
important
doing
too. The whole team thing is very important.
absolutely
Very.
it
Yeah.
is important.
Mm-hmm.
Working on build my team. So any of y'all just watching, be a bedroom candy consultant. Come on through.
Right. I know, right? Hit her up at Sippin with Sheer Magic. I
Make
know.
it happen.
Right.
Y'all
Right.
people want candy. I'm like, girl, it's a business, It's not just
Mm-hmm.
about that. No, it's a business. So but yeah, this was really fun. I
It
love this.
was. Right.
We talked about. I hope everybody that joined us. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all. Go and follow my cousin. And this was really fun. We're gonna have to do it again.
Yeah,
We
I'm
definitely have
down.
to do
I'm down.
it
Yeah.
again. Yeah. And
Look,
then
you've
I
inspired and motivated me to go
right.
ahead and get on my channel and do my channel. I've been
Yeah.
talking about it, but so I have to be consistent and intentional about, all right, these are gonna be like, you tell me Wednesday nights are my YouTube live nights. So I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, she for real about her YouTube live. I'm like, all right, maybe
Right.
I need to do that, get for
Yeah.
real about my live.
Yes. Once we start
Mhm.
doing that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick a day where I can go live on my YouTube channel, and I'm not monetized or anything like that. I think I'm almost to 500 subscribers or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But being consistent and just showing up, like I may next week I may do my t-shirts in my office. I'm gonna actually post a video. I'm editing it. I'm gonna post it tomorrow because I was doing t-shirts in my office the other day. But just being consistent so people can see you and different things like that. And maybe our next live, cousin, an idea, I'm gonna put this out here. We can have other motivational speakers come up.
Yeah, that'll
That's
work. That'll
right.
work. Mm-hmm. That'll work.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much for joining me. I love you so much. I hate
Love
that I
you
can't see
too.
y'all in August because I will be on my cruise.
Yeah,
But
we're gonna miss you. We're gonna miss you for sure.
turn it up, having a good time.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Drinking my strong coke.
All right. That's it.
Look, put some Hennessy up in there. That
Right.
is too funny. They're gonna be like, what you drinking on? They're gonna be surprised when I say Coke.
Yeah. No. They're gonna be like looking at you
Oh,
like,
good, already
really?
hit 500. Yay! I haven't checked my numbers today. She said, oh, you already hit 500.
Cool. Way to go.
So I'm gonna go when I get done with this live. I'm gonna go check it because, like I said, I got it over here on my phone, and I'm on your page, and I can see it. But I'm gonna go
Hmm.
check to make sure that it goes to your page and see how I can share it if it's not on your page.
Okay. All right. That'll work.
All right, love you
All
so
right.
much,
Love
cousin.
you too. Take
Have a
care.
good night.
Uh huh.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.